Discard a card. You. No, you first. Discard a card. Now you. Discard a card.
Drop it.
Now you. Alright, here we go. We're playing I Have No Cards. And it's built around the monument to endurance. Whenever you discard a card, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn, draw a card, create a treasure token, or each opponent loses 3 life. So, a lot of people are playing this card, but I think it actually works best in this Rakdos shell. So typically, you're not going to want to do the each opponent loses 3 life right away. The first 4 or 5 times you discard a card, you're really going to want to either create treasures or draw cards, because it lets you build an advantage pretty quickly to where you'll be able to cycle stuff a lot faster later in the game to make them lose the life. So what new cards do we have? We're going to start with those. Well, obviously you want the Marauding Mako, because whenever you discard a card, 1 or more cards, put that many 1/1 counters on this, just for 1 mana. This guy's a powerhouse. It's an incredible card. For some early removal, we have a couple of Grim Baubles to give -2/-2 to something, and you can sack it to Surveil. We got Momentum Breaker. This gives us Start Your Engines. It's not a huge deal for us to get it, but sacrificing to gain life equal to your speed later can be useful. But what does this do? Start Your Engines. If you have no speed, it starts at 1, and you increase it once each turn based on life lost by your opponent. When this enchantment enters, each opponent sacks a creature or vehicle of their choice, and if they can't, they discard a card. That's why this is so good. You can just play this and always get something out of it. Then we've got Outpace Oblivion, another removal spell with Start Your Engines. Deals 5 damage to up to 1 creature or planeswalker. And if you sacrifice this for 2, it deals 2 damage to each player who doesn't have max speed. Which, by the way, you can just use this if you're at speed 3 to give yourself max speed. You'll still take damage, but it's a way to get there. We've got Gastral Thrill Roller, Trample Haste 4/2 for 3 mana. When it enters, it becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. You can crew for 2, and you can discard for 3 mana, 1 red and 2 colorless. Discard a card to return this from their graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it, and activate as a sorcery. Well, that's just everything you want to do in this deck. So we're definitely playing it. We've got Racer's Scoreboard, another Start Your Engines. When this artifact enters, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Here's the payoff for our max speed. Spells you cost cast 1 less to cast. This is just incredible. I think it's a really slept-on card. We only have 2 of them in here because it does cost 4, but, I mean, if you have max speed, this is just going to make the rest of your game go super smooth. So what do we have for support helping the new cards? Well, obviously Liliana of the Veil. I only put 2 in here because I wanted to focus more on the new cards, but her +1, each player discards a card, is just constantly letting you draw cards and get treasures and deal damage to your opponents. It's incredible. We've got Souls of the Lost. In addition to cast this spell, discard a card or sack a permanent. Well, you're always just discarding the card. And its power is equal to the number of permanent cards in your graveyard, and toughness is that +1. This is just a great early game blocker and a great trigger for the monument. Artist Talent. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Same thing here. If you can get to level 2 or level 3 to make your spells cost less, that's even better. Or the third phase, doing damage. But we're not too focused on that here. This is really just for the looting. I put in Molten Collapse. So I haven't seen anyone play this, but I really like this card here. It says choose 1. If you descended this turn, which is you descend each time a permanent card is put into your graveyard from anywhere, you can choose both of these. destroy target creature or planeswalker, or destroy target non-creature, non-land permanent with mana value 1 or less. Doing both of these is incredible, because you can get that Authority of Consuls off the board and kill their best threat. With all of those self-bounce decks out there with Pixie, you've got great targets there too. So this is just a good removal spell in the current meta. We got the infamous Cruel Claw, 3/3 menace. Whenever he attacks, or whenever he deals combat damage to a player, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that card by discarding a card rather than paying its mana cost. Obviously goes perfectly with this. Got Brotherhood's End for an early sweeper, but also just to get rid of artifacts, because there's going to be a lot of artifacts right now in this meta, so this is just a good way to get rid of synthesizers and stuff. Byway Barterer, 3/3 menace for 3 mana. Whenever you expend 4, which is you expend 4 as you spend your 4th total mana to cast spells this turn, discard your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. All this plays right into this. You've also got Rankle's Prank. 4 mana for a sorcery, choose 1 or more. Each player discards 2 cards, each player loses 4 life, or each player sacks 2 creatures of their choice. These are all great things for this deck. And then at the top end, we've just got some big flying 7/7 trample creatures in the Stingerback Terror. Gets -1/-1 for each card in your hand, and you can plot it for 3. But we're not really going to have many cards in our hand. As soon as we get cards, we're going to find ways to discard it to this. And that's pretty much it. This deck is pretty powerful. I did actually go on a 4-game losing streak and took those videos out, but in all of them, it was due to the Shuffler. And I do mean actually due to the Shuffler. 2 of the games I did not draw a single land the entire game. But you all know how the Shuffler works, and no one wants to see that crap, so I just left you the good ones. Enjoy! Yes, we definitely want to play this hand. This hand looks nuts. Boo, 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 boo. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, Romero, son, 1, 2, 3. Play your cards. Is that mono green again? Get the hell out of here. What is going on with this game today? It's the all mono green day. I do not want that. Hello, no attacks. Is green part of the dailies? They change for everyone. So, yeah, it could be. Innkeeper's Talent? Okay. That's okay. That's okay. He did a lot of stuff, and now it's gonna die.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, it's not... Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
Boom, boom. Come on, untap land. I want one. That will work. Discard a card. You. No, you first. Discard a card. Now you. Discard a card.
Drop it.
Now you. A 4/4 and 2 3/4s. Not too shabby. He's got some good stuff going on, though, I won't lie.
Don't overthink things.
I'm just gonna attack with this. So we're gonna have to hit the reset button here, but that's okay, because we're gonna. One. And now on our turn, we're gonna sack this to destroy everything that costs 2.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I'll say good game, why not? Boom! I have no cards. For the win! Man, Blast Zone back again. Are we seriously playing the same thing again? What is this? Put 2 1 encounters on this land, then you may have it become a 0/0. Oh, okay. Well, we do not want a Giada out, so let's get rid of that. That angel is so dazzling. No attacks. Boom, boo, 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 boo. Boom, boo, boo. Another Giada. I disapprove. So we'll just have to get rid of it again. Their entire deck is based around Giada giving each angel 1/1 counters for each one cast. So as soon as it hits the board, you have to remove it. You just have nothing in the realm of choices. I need a 2-mana spell. Any 2 or 1-mana spell. Perfect. Take action, discard the hand, draw 2 more cards. Now we'll draw again. This Byway Courier, if I cast 4 mana worth of spells, I can dump my entire hand and draw 2 cards, which is great with this guy. Alright, so what would I like to do? Well, we'll start with that. And this. And this. I guess I should have done that first. Get rid of that. I did this whole round completely wrong. That's okay. Okay. You've made my next play much easier. Discard you. We'll draw a card again, because I want more to play with. Discard that. Make him lose some life about it. And attack him. We got a 5 damage removal spell and just a regular removal spell left. We're getting all my removal in here, though. I don't like that. I want some more non-removal stuff. Because I'm not a removal tribal player. But I guess that's what's happening right now. Get rid of that one. Make him lose the life. We'll sack that to do 2 more damage to him. I guess, and me, too. Oh, I'm sorry. He's gonna scoop now. Or he should. Because I do just win now. Oh, I forgot he doesn't have haste. That would be too good. That is okay. We'll sack this to see what cards we get. I mean, that's just fun. That's just fun. We'll put out a 6/6 flying trample. Oh shit, I should have crewed this and just killed him. That was dumb of me. Oh my god. I need to gain life. For some reason. Okay. But we are going to keep that. We got a great 1, 2, 3. This is awesome because it makes them sack a creature. Even if they don't have a creature, they have to discard. So no matter what, you get value out of it. Unless they have no cards. And what is that? Aster? Bearer of Blades, huh? He's doing the same thing I was just doing in the last game. What a monster. Actually, yeah, now's not a bad time to play this. Yeah, that is a lot of land. But it does mean that on our next turn, we can cast... It's a 7/7 flying trample, but gets -1/-1 for each card in hand. But I'll only have one card in hand. So it'll be a 6/6 flying trample. So I don't mind if he's trying to find ways to remove this stuff right here. Stingerback Terror. Bet you wish you still kept that sheltered by ghosts. But in all likelihood, he may have another one. And that's just the break sometimes. Yep. A second sheltered by ghosts in hand to start the game. Nice. Well, how about we get one of these momentum breakers then? Yeah, sure. He's not gonna block that. Gives me 2 creatures back. Alright, Brotherhood's End would be very nice right now. This will help us try to draw into it. But, not much you can do when he's got 3 exile spells in a row. Oh, it's a sorcery. Alright, well. Let's make him use whatever protection spell he has. It's Ward 2 twice? Oh, okay. It doesn't make sense that it's Ward 2 twice. Oh, I guess it does give Ward 2. Alright, well, I'm just leaving. Yes. Yes, we will definitely keep that. Is it mono green again? Nope, but pretty close. Let's just immediately get rid of that. Come on, untapped land. Please give me an untapped land. No? Alright. Wow. Can't really get any better than that, huh? We'll just play the monument. Here comes some massive creature that I cannot handle. Well, actually, I can. Come on, put out some small creatures.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it. You won't be outsmarting me.
Take the treasure. Okay. Give me exactly what I want. Let's start with that.
You chose the wrong day to cross me.
And then this. So now if you make me discard, it helps me. Blossoming Turtle. This is gonna play perfectly. We'll just draw another card, because why not? And now we'll play our own Liliana, because that sounds good.
No more distractions.
Make you sack that.
One of your friends has to leave.
Now we'll kill yours, because you shouldn't have one.
Sorry,
They're
I'm
for
not
me,
interested in
and for me
dying
alone.
today.
What are you taking? Byway Courier? Okay. Not a terrible choice by any means. Well, this is just better for right now. We'll discard the Blast Zone. Get rid of that other one.
Think things.
Get a treasure. Play that out. my stuff cost less. Discard you. Draw a card because why not? We're just going to end the turn. He's wondering why I didn't discard. And it scares him. But Tiny Bones is actually going to be amazing here if he doesn't kill it. Because it'll let me cast stuff from his graveyard. What now? Monument to Endurance? Okay. That's good by me. No, we'll discard it.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Crew that, get up to max speed. Spells you cast cost 1 less now that I'm at max speed. Boom! This is a very slow hand, but it's got lots of good stuff. And we go second. Or first. Oh, ley line, huh? Okay. We do. That would be a bad move. Screw it, we'll just kill them both. So he's got the Raise the Past deck. Okay. Fine, then we'll play these guys out. And if you don't kill my Tiny Bones, I'm just gonna steal your cards. Yeah, you have to. What do we get? Yeah, we're going to make each player lose 2 life and discard 2 cards. Ah, I was really hoping that I would get a Raise the Past out of his hand. That would have been cool. Yep, I definitely want him out here. Phyrexian Arena? Are you sure you want to do that? Sure. %100 taking that. Okay, that's a good move. We're just gonna Grim Bobble that. And just attack him for a normal 5 mon or 5. This way, if we get any discard things, we'll just win off the monument. Nice. With no lands at all. Duress. You have no idea what I'm doing. That's the funny thing. Sure. Let's pull more stuff out of his hand. Deep Cavern, bad, huh? Alright. So it's mono black discard. The most popular deck in all of Magic Arena. And there's a reason. It's really powerful and really boring. But that's okay. He's playing against someone who's trying to not have a bunch of cards in hand. Sure, I'll just attack you. So there's a lot of things that can happen here. It all depends on what he does with this turn. Okay. Let's do this first. Make him sack that creature. Then we'll play the Jagged Baron to go up 1 speed. All right. More removal? That's what you're playing. Removal the deck. What you got? No, he's exiled now. Dick move. Let's have to play another one. You got another removal? Of course you do. You're playing removal the deck. Archfiend. Well, let's get rid of that. Boom, boom. There it is. We are currently witnessing the most boring deck in all of Magic. At its strongest. Another unholy annex. See, this is how this works. They always get multiples of it. That's just how the game is. Sure. I'll gain 2 life. Come on, untapped land. Untapped land would be fun right now. But, alas, we don't get it. That's alright. Each player discards 2 cards and sacrifices 2 creatures. I'm sure you have another demon in hand, don't you? Don't you? Ah, that thing can be a demon. Nice. Or you just make another one from that. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, we 100% do not want that card out. Okay. Are we seriously gonna do this again? Give me some lands! Bro, what is going on? At least up to this point, he's just as screwed with lands. You sound exactly like me, lost by no lands or all lands. Yeah, he didn't draw land either. Sorry, Cobalt Blue, you're getting just as fucked as I am. And it sucks, so he's gonna rope out like it's my fault. I didn't do shit to you, Cobalt Blue, the Shuffler did. And it's doing the same damn thing to me. I just lost 4 games in a row due to it. So I feel you, but you know, doing Alt F4 on me and roping out is a pussy move. I didn't do this to you, the Shuffler did. Alright, at least with this, I can play something. It's gonna be this. I mean, I have the cards there. I might as well use it. Give me a fucking land, for Christ's sakes. About damn time. Let's do it again. Give me another land. At this point, I don't even care if he kills it. I just want the land so I can play the rest of my deck. This is not a hard decision. Okay. You roped out like a little bitch the whole time just to scoop anyways. When we're both in the exact same scenario. Okay.